Hey guys, it's Grimner here, and today we are again looking at Mao Kun, and we will kind of try to come down to a conclusion of whether or not it's actually worth running and how good is it. So I ran about 200 more of these maps. It was slightly more. I tried running an MFer for some 30 of those maps. Wasn't anything too crazy. It was like 50% quantity and like 100 something rarity. Uh, it's pointless, really. It doesn't do much. Uh, like you can run it if you have a decent character that is an MFer and it can run the maps fast, in like 2.5, 3 minutes each. It's fine, you will get some extra of something somewhere. So you can do it, but certainly don't go making an MF character for this. Why? Because, well, the chests are the main thing that gives you loot, and the chests are not affected by your quant. And the mobs actually have really terrible drops. Well, for some reasons that we will talk about a little bit later. So, I ran about 200 of these. I made a slightly faster character. I will show you later. Well, actually, I'll have some footage on the screen for you to look at of me running some of them with some exciting exalt drops. Yeah, I ran about 200 of them. It did kind of go down in profits, but I think I actually, close to the end, I accidentally moved some of the loot away from that tab, and I wasn't recording, so I actually don't know. But it ended up as 0.16x per map profit and 3.2 exalts per hour ish. Probably better than that if you just straight up run the maps, but I usually do some other things in between sometimes. I go to the bathroom, I go make some coffee, I trade, I maybe look at my tree for something, whatever. But yeah, in general, 3 to 4x per hour seems to be pretty stable. 0.2x was what I was getting constantly for like the first 120 maps. I was also streaming them yesterday, so feel free to pass by my stream. I have it linked somewhere, well, actually in the beginning of the video, so you can pass by and give me some suggestions maybe or something. So yeah, it was 0.2x pretty much all through like 2/3 of the all of the maps, like constantly, very very precisely 0.2x. I don't know why, but that's kind of seems to be the number. Right now I will also tell you about just some interesting facts and maybe some things that I found out and just realized and whatnot that you might not know yourself for now. One thing, the basics, each map has 8 chests. I will also, in the end, I will run a full map and I will show you a full run just so you know what's up. There's 8 chests. 7 of them give you unkillable Fairgraves, which basically just appears after a while. You hit him, and no matter how much you hit him, he just disappears after like 10 seconds or so. He drops better loot the more you damage him. Still, it's pretty bad. The last one out of the 8 chest is killable one, so that one for sure go kill. I would say don't really fuck around with the unkillable Fairgraves because it takes up a little bit too much time. Even if you're just like, you smack him, you run around, kind of come back to see what he dropped, that still kind of tends to take up some time. I would say even every map it's like 30 seconds at least. So yeah, it just reduces your map run speed really considerably. So don't do it. I've got like 1x drop, I think, from all of these maps from Fairgraves. So it's not really worth it, in my opinion. But the last one, yeah, that one, go kill. Each chest always drops 12 currency pieces, orbs. It does not drop wisdom scrolls or portal scrolls or quality currency, so armor, scraps, and stuff like that. Well, maybe it drops cartos. No, it doesn't. I don't think it drops even GCPs or cartographers, chisels. It doesn't drop. So it's about 1 in 1000 for each piece of currency to be an exalt. That's kind of what it comes down to in terms of numbers. I'm not sure. Maybe the actual thing is that maybe there are just chests that sometimes spawn that will always have an exalt and then some other currency. That is possible, but from if it's just chance based from each piece of currency, then it seems to be 1 in 1000 for each currency. So it's like 1 in 90 or something from each chest. Don't kill the living monsters in the beginning, because when you talk to Fairgraves, they actually all die. The whole map just dies, and they also drop the loot that you would drop normally. So unless you're running an MFer, don't touch them. Just run straight, find Fairgraves. I will also show you how to find him easily, where he is usually. Quantity on the map itself does not affect the chest loot. I tried this multiple times. It always drops the 12 currency. It does not matter what the quantity is. The standard quantity is like 110 to 120% ish. I tried running them with different fragments with quality, getting it up to like 160% as well. It's always 12 currency. I'm not sure about the lower tier maps, but probably is the same. Still, we're just talking about the tier 16s right now. So that's that. I will now jump into the game, I guess. All right, we're in the game now, and I will show you what's going on with the map itself. Just a quick note, this is kind of what I got from, well, that's not from all of them, but from like 150 of them. There's exalts. There's actually 3 exalts that I were in a different tab, so 13x exalts. That's that. You get a lot of awakened sextants. That is really, really good, of course. And maps. You get lots of maps. My favorite map is City Square, just because it's kind of easier to sell them in bulk. That's the maps that I've got. No, it's actually not, because I had to move like 80 of them away from this tab. So it's actually pretty insane in terms of all that. Yeah. So I will run a full map for you just to show you how we do this, how we do it pretty quickly. This character I pretty much made just for this purpose. It's 90% MS plus, you know, the usual ranger shenanigans. It's pretty bad. Like if I get hit by Fairgraves, I will die instantly sometimes. But it deals enough damage and it's very fast, which is what we want in this case. And it cost me about like, I don't know, somewhere around like 8x probably. I would say I could literally just run it on 2 5 links. So actually you can do this probably like a 3-4x character if you want to run fast. So yeah, let's go. Always go on this side, which is the right side of the rock if you would be facing like that. The right side of the rock, always. We run right side here as well. Okay, that's just bad. Usually I run faster, but yeah, we will run slower. Why right side? Because sometimes he will spawn like somewhere around here. And if he does, if you ran on the other side, it's going to slow you down considerably, because the first phase of this, just running through the map, is completely pointless in terms of loot. And you don't have to kill anything, as I said. There is Fairgraves. He is usually somewhere around here, unless he's there. That's pretty much the only locations that he will spawn in. You press on him, everything on the map dies, and all the monsters get replaced by these ghost guys. So you know, you go. I'm running too slow right now because I'm talking. But yeah, that's pretty much what happens. And then we just go in and kill every single one of them, because there will be the special ones. They're slightly different color, and they will drop the chest, which, well, we will probably soon get one of them. There it was, you could see. And then we just click on the thingy and we get loot. And then after a while, Fairgrave spawns, and yeah, no matter how much you hit him, he will disappear after the same amount of time. That is the reason why we don't really kill him, or sit around at least to do that. And that's pretty much it. You just run around, try to cover the whole map so you don't miss out on any of the chests, because the last Fairgraves is kind of a little bit more worth to kill, so you do want to get all of the chests. If you kind of miss one and you can't find it, better just get out. Don't sit there, don't wait for anything. It's better for you to start a new map. In that case, the sitting around is really draining your exiles per hour, unless you just want to squeeze out like the absolute maximum in terms of per map profits. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. So yeah, as I said, if you want, you can leave me some suggestions under this video in the comments. You can pass by my stream on Twitch, and you can just give me some ideas maybe of something that you yourself wouldn't do, like testing for 50 hours of, I don't know, running freaking blood aqueducts or something. Whatever. Just give me any suggestions, and yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.